The optic tract. The visual fields can be divided into temporal portion and nasal portion. The temporal portion of the visual field projects on the nasal portion of the retina. Information then proceeds from this nasal portion through the optic nerve to the optic tract. Information from the nasal visual field projects onto the temporal retina. At the optic chiasm, fibers carrying impulses from the two fields of the retina document partially. Lateral fibers proceed along the same line while medial fibers cross to the other side. Hence, the optic tract consists of contralateral fibers from the nasal retina carrying impulses from the temporal field, and ipsilateral temporal fibers carrying information from the nasal field. The optic tract then moves around the brainstem to terminate in the lateral geniculate body. Second-order neurons move from the lateral geniculate body as optic radiations within the sublenticular part of the internal capsule. Some fibers proceed to the superior colliculus to form the brachium of the superior colliculus. The superior colliculus observes primitive visual reflexes. The fibers of the optic radiation then terminate in the visual cortex to form the geniculo-calcarine tract that calls along the bank of the calcarine sulcus to terminate in the area 17 of the medial occipital cortex. This is the visual cortex. Clinically, blockage can occur in any part of the tract. A complete transection of the tract before the optic chiasm causes total blindness of the eye of that side. A lateral section at the optic chiasm would lead to an ipsilateral nasal hemianopsia. A section posterior to the optic chiasm at the optic tract causes a left-sided homonymous hemianopsia if the section is on the right side. A section across the optic chiasm in the sagittal plane leads to bitemporal heteronymous hemianopsia. This usually occurs in pituitary tumors because of the close relationship between the hypophysis cerebri and the optic chiasm.